Hi curious Anthro learners, welcome to my channel Anthro Connect. In date and current affairs, we will see two important news events. That is the Dhangar community's protests in Maharashtra and Kurmi's protest in Jharkhand for demanding the ST status. Let us see the first, we'll discuss the Dhangar community's issue. The Dhangar community of Maharashtra were presently categorized as nomadic tribes, that is denotified tribes, but they were demanding to have the ST status in order to have the economic benefits. First, they were claiming based on reason that the Dhangars were wrongly nomenclatured as Dhangars, but actually they were Dhangars who were already given the ST status. That is, the identical nomenclature between the Dhangar and Dhangars, on the basis of that, they were claiming the ST status falsely in order to have the economic benefits. That is, since the Dhangars were pastoralists, they want the grazing corridors and also forest rights in the reserves. So in order to have this, they wanted to claim the ST status, so they will have the economic benefits. And coming to the case of Kurmis of Jharkhand state, presently they were categorized as other backward classes, but they were claiming the ST status, and also they want their language Kurmali to be included in the 8 schedules. They were claiming based on the concept that is the Kunbis who were classified as scheduled tribes already, we were belong to the subcategory of the Kunbis only. So we need to be identified as STs but not as other backward classes. But coming to the background, the Kurmis were the agriculturists and they were the forward community in the state of Jharkhand. In order to gain the political benefits, they were now wanted to have the scheduled tribe status. So in this way, both the Dhangar community and the Kurmi communities were falsely claiming the ST status. So this current affairs can be used or linked in the syllabus in this way. In paper 2, we have 7.3 chapter where we have pseudo tribalism concept. The concept of pseudo tribalism now we will discuss. Tribals, it's a concept of social mobility where the non-tribals take the identity of the tribals and claim to have the ST status. How the pseudo tribalism happens is through identical nomenclature like Dhangars and Dhangars, and by taking the similar occupation. As of the lower caste in the Andhra Pradesh, take the occupation of basket making of Chenchus in order to identify themselves as Chenchus and gain the scheduled tribal caste status, and by taking the identical lifestyles through the process of desanskritization. That is, the Hindus who were in the part of caste system, in order to relieve the oppression from the caste system, they desanskritize themselves and take the lifestyles of the STs and claim the ST status. Here the example is Kammaras of AP state. They were blacksmiths in the plains, but they claim and have the similar lifestyles in order to have the ST status of Kammaras in the agency tracts. And similarly, they take the fake certificates by claiming ST status, and they marry the STs in order to have the ST status. So in this way, in order to gain the social, economic and political advantages, the non-tribals pseudo, that is falsely claim the tribal status. The best examples here you can quote the present one were Dhangar community of Maharashtra state and Kurmis of Jharkhand. Thank you for watching.